I think the great thing about places like Confetti is that there are more and more educational facilities cropping up that are producing really high quality students, and they're engaging with the industry, and they're visiting post-production houses, they're visiting media hubs, and they're really trying to get the students an insight into the industry. And it's a growing industry, and it's a youth industry, and it's fantastic to see so many people getting this real world experience and seeing what their jobs could be like and getting excited for it. And I remember getting through the doors of any post-production house 15 years ago was nigh on impossible when you were in university. And now it's something that everyone embraces. So to see places like Confetti come up and get noticed and start bringing industry professionals down for Industry Week is just absolutely fantastic. And it's exactly what we need.
Being in the spaces in Confetti, everything feels very well put together. There's some really nice attention to detail moments that I really like. When I walk into one of the lecture halls to give my talk, there's the lo-fi beats to chill to playing in the background, like these little kind of moments that seem really considered to making it a really gentle and positive experience overall. I think that there's some really lovely spaces here that I think a lot of people would enjoy.
I've been here before, and it's an amazing facility. It is, and I think the thing is, I think back to when I was at school, and I always wanted to work in creative industries, and there was just no opportunities. So for me, it's just amazing to see that people now have the opportunity to actually, work in recording studios before they're in a recording studio, to have contact with industry executives. I used to have to try and lie and cheat my way into events in order to just be able to get to talk to someone. Whereas now, these people are brought into you to network with. It's absolutely phenomenal, and it's exactly what the creative industry needs. It's a big part of the British economy, the world economy, the creative industries. And so, yes, it does need to be nurtured and send people into the industry with knowledge, which is the key.
The facilities at Confetti are amazing. I first studied here almost 10 years ago, and there wasn't any of this. And it's amazing to see how it has grown over the years and the amount of equipment it's got. When I first started, we had DV cams and there were 2 digital FS100s for the whole course. Now it's got everything you could possibly need for every single course, and you don't really need to go anywhere else.
Yo, you better make use of them. You're mad. I was in a closet. We was in closets when I was here. Yeah. Yo, you better make use of it. I'm looking at you as well. You get me?
All of you.
Look at this camera.
Look,
what?
I know.
Look at the boom mic.
It's so fluffy. It's had better shampoo than my hair. Like,
mental.
This is so good.
So I've worked quite closely with Antenna for a few times. We've done Second Wednesday, we've done meetups and things like that before. So to see how Confetti are helping from kind of the back end point of view, and then coming down today to seeing that the facilities here are superb. It sounds silly, but they're clean. They're looking new still, so they're really well looked after. If students are coming into a really run-down area, it's not going to enthuse them. So to have places that are being looked after, the technology here is second to none. It's perfect.
I've heard from a few people upstairs that Shane Meadows has used the facilities, so that in itself speaks volumes, really. Those kind of facilities are amazing to have access to as a student. I kind of wish I had at the time, really.
I got shown round last night, did the tour, and it was just so extensive. I couldn't believe it was walking into different studios, one after the other. And it's honestly, I think, probably above and beyond any other music education facility I've ever been to. I think the scope of what's available here is second to none, I think.
I love Confetti. I think I ought to have come here, really. The facilities are incredible. The studios are pristine, and there's more than enough to learn the trade with here. It's really great.
I think this place is fabulous. I came here before and did another talk, and I just thought, what a great facility. It really is. It was just something I wish I'd had when I was starting out. There was nothing when I started out. I went to art college. I was lucky. I knew somebody who taught a producer tennis. I went to meet that producer. He gave me some advice. I was lucky again. I met somebody that had a company that needed somebody to drive a van. I drove the van. I worked on some student films. I sort of pieced my luck together. And while you can't learn everything by being here, you can certainly learn to talk to people and have an understanding of how things are assembled, who does what, how it's done. You're not going to walk out anywhere, really. You're not going to walk out of the National Film School and immediately be given some massive feature film. But if you've got the tools in your toolbox to go and talk to people, then that's a good start.
It's a great place. Do you know what I mean? I didn't actually come here to do anything for the virtues. That's how good our sound men were. I didn't have to do any ADR. But it's a great facility. I know Shane's worked here a lot. You know what I mean? It's great to have this facility in the Midlands. You know what I mean? It's great to have that opportunity for people to be able to access it. It's fantastic.
The facilities at Confetti are pretty swish. Very, very good. I think it's just up to people to use them and put them to use and use them well.
I love it. I think it's properly top spec, like really professionally geared college and institute, and it really is a joy working to like really engaged students who really want to be here and are desperate to learn new things, and just the quality of teaching is incredible. The facilities are great and everyone's nice as well, because it's Nottingham and we're nice.